Welcome to Lisa Crochet. This is the beginning crochet number 4 video, and it'll be a little different than the others so far. This is just a practice video where we're going to practice all the stitches we've learned so far. So let's start with a pretzel slip stitch, and you can use any kind of yarn, any size hook. I'm just using regular 4 medium yarn, and this is, let's see, it's an eye hook, because this is kind of a creative, we'll say, video where we just are going to have fun seeing if you can follow along with all the different stitches that we will be practicing in just a crazy order. This is a good kind of a practice to get you ready for following some intricate kinds of patterns. So let's start with 12 chain stitches now that we have our slip stitch on there, pretzel knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, it almost came off. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's work a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So pick up that top loop like we've learned. Yarn over, slide it through, yarn over again, and pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. Next we'll do let's do a half double crochet in the next 3 chains. So we yarn over first, put it in that top part of that chain stitch, or V, yarn over and pull it through that. Then yarn over the 3rd time and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, pick up the top of the next chain stitch, yarn over, pull it through that, yarn over, pull through all 3, and this will be the last one of our half double crochets. Now let's do some slip stitches. So we're going to pick up the top of that chain stitch, yarn over 1 time, and pull it through all the loops, the 2 loops. Do the second one in the next chain stitch, yarn over, pull it through those 2 loops on your hook. Here's the 3rd one, yarn over, pull through both the loops on your hook, and here's the 4th or last one of the slip stitches that we'll do. Now how many more chains do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Let's do a single crochet in the next chain stitch. And do we have 2 left? Let's just do another single crochet in that one. Now we have 1 chain stitch left, and I'm going to leave that chain empty, and now I'll chain 2. 1, 2. We've just completed our first row. Now we'll turn the work like that, and I'm going to work a half double crochet. So we work that in the 3rd chain or stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pick up, I was going to go ahead and insert my hook in the tops of that V, and that's not how you do a half double crochet. You have to yarn over first. So I hope you started that better than I did. So yarn over, pick up the 2 loops of the top of the previous stitch that we worked on the first row, or those V's. Pull it through those, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Okay, since I almost messed that up, I think we better do another one. So yarn over first. You kind of have to turn this so you can see the bottom and the top of that V and pull it through that. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Now let's see. Let's chain 5. Yep, right in the middle of this row. Second row, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is just a little crazy, this practice. And I'm going to turn this because to see the tops of the row 1 that we did, you can see that these V's, they kind of curve away from you. So we have to turn it over this way to see them more clearly. And with the slip stitches right here that we did in that first row, they kind of curve in toward that chain stitch, that our foundation chain. So let's now do another half double crochet and see if I remember to yarn over first. I'm going to turn this around so you can see right here how it's curved this way to pick up the bottom of that V and the top. And this is twisting over here. Pull that back around. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull it through those V loops I picked up. Yarn over and pull through. This is really critical to hold your work close because this chain stitches that we did here, they want to twist around. Pull through all 3 like that. Now let's chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's do another half double crochet, because this is probably the most challenging part right here, is picking up the top of these slip stitches that we did in row 1. They're a little tighter, the V loops, that bottom one and the top one on the top of a slip stitch. So you can experience that in this video. Yarn over, pull it through those tighter V loops you just picked up. Now yarn over and pull through all 3. Like that. So let's chain 2. 1, 2, and just for my own ease and comfort, I'm going to skip this next stitch because it's going to be another tight slip stitch, and I'm going to pick up, skipping that one, the next V loops after that one. So skip that, pick up the bottom and the top and work a single crochet. So I'm going to pull it through there, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook. And now I'll chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and let's work another single crochet in the next stitch. I won't skip any this time. Oh, come on. Maybe I'm keeping my tension too tight. And let's do some half double crochets, which you yarn over first. Pick up the 2 loops of the V. Looks like I have 2 left. So let's do another half double crochet. And I will do a single crochet in this last one. But it just only wants me to pick up one of the loops of that V. I need to pick up both of them. There we go. We're done with row 2. Now let's chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn our lovely mess over. And since these are all chain stitches, let's, from the 6th stitch from the hook, work, let's just do a slip stitch. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are all the chains I just did. And the 6th one is the top of, I think that was a single crochet that we did there on that 2nd row to finish it off. This is a slip stitch, so I'm just going to yarn over the one time, pull it through that loop, and pull it through the bottom loop that was on my hook. So we're going to turn this so you can see the top, and let's work a single crochet in the next stitch, and then we'll do another single crochet in the stitch after that, picking up both the loop, top and the bottom one of that V. And now from the previous row, we've got this big loopy thing that we made. So I'm going to work 8 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I just want to jump over this whole mass with those chain stitches. So right here, I don't want to pick up any of these chain stitches, but right here in the middle, there's a smaller loop that I made. This is kind of different, but I'm going to put my hook in that big space that I created with the previous row's chain stitches. So I'm skipping this space of chain stitches in this smaller one, and then there's a bigger one, and I am going to work a single crochet by inserting my hook in that space, then yarn over, pull it through that big loop hole that we made, and yarn over, and then pull it through the 2 loops that were on your hook. So that was something kind of new. Let's practice that some more, because that's something that you will see in patterns where you are actually working your stitches through these spaces that chain stitches create. So let's do some single crochets in this next big loop that we made. Let's do 3 of them. There's 1. So you insert your hook into the great big space, yarn over, pull it through the space, yarn over, and pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. Here's the 3rd one. In the space, yarn over, pull it through the space, yarn over, and pull it through the loops on your hook. Like so. Now we're just going to jump over to this 3rd big space that we've created, and we'll do some half double crochets in this one. Let's also do 3. Yarn over, insert the hook into that big loop, pull it through the loop hole, and then yarn over, pull it through all 3. yarn over for the next half double crochet. Did I say half double crochets? I hope so. We're working half double crochets in this space here. So you yarn over first, put it through the hole, yarn over, pull it back through the hole. We have the 3 loops on our hook, which we will yarn over and pull our hook through. So there's 1, 2. Let's do one more half double crochet in that big space that we made with our chain stitches, and pull it through. Now here's some normal stitches that we've done. So here's my next little V right here, and there's one right here to end that row. So let's do a single crochet in that next normal V. We don't want to try and do any stitches in these chain loops that we did. So a single crochet, put it in the V loops, work that single crochet, and now in this last one we'll do another single crochet. If you're lost with this practice video, just experiment. Do some chain stitches and connect them to whatever you'd like to, and have fun experimenting. It's good to not get too worried about what you're doing on this, because like I said, it's just a fun practice exercise. Now I have this chain stitch from the foundation chain that we just left empty. So what we're going to do is a bunch of chain stitches again, and then we'll connect it to this original first chain stitch that we did in the beginning. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chain stitches. See if you can find. It's right where the yarn tail is. That'll help you find it. That chain stitch that we left empty. Let's work a slip stitch in there. So put it in that chain and yarn over and pull through the chain and the bottom loop on your hook, and we're done with our practice for today. I'm going to cut this and keep pulling it all the way through. Now, isn't that just the most interesting thing you've ever seen? If you'd like, you can just undo it and don't cut the yarn so that you can save your yarn, because I don't know if you really want to do anything with that. Maybe you could frame it and put it on your wall as an abstract crochet yarn art piece.